was great. It's about a minute and a half. Good job.
Room number 210 in the Renaissance Hall may be full with random items, but it's a gym and canvas at the same time.
You may not think this is the ideal area for a workout, but with medicine balls and colored pencils, Michael Namkung pushes you to the limits.
So feet about a foot apart, and it's kind of shoulder width apart, and then out a little bit to make that 90 degrees.
Michael Namkung has been holding drawing and exercising sessions for the past 15 weeks at the NDSU Renaissance Hall.
Oh, that's about all I got.
Well, this is something I've been doing for a few years now, and it comes out of my own background in sports and athletics.
With 1 to 2 people at max in one class,
ready to go?
Namkung had me participate in 4 different stations.
So you're going to come out further away from that first line, and you just keep going around and around.
Namkung believes that you can get different types of art when the human body is pushed to its boundaries.
That's about as far as I can go.
While I was doing each station, Namkung had video cameras placed in many areas, getting different views of each exercise. When all was said and done, I may have walked out with a new view on art, but with a sore body as well. With photographer Cole Rigg, Blair Olson, Campus News Sports.
Listen up closely here.
As the horses run by, 4-H and FFA students anxiously wait for their chance to step into the arena.
5 more minutes.
But riding the horses is not what has them excited. This time, it's the hippology.
They have a test they have to take, so there's many different stages in sections of this contest. It just isn't the live animal evaluation, it's actually the whole knowledge of the horse.
Students filed into the arena to test how well they think they know horses, continuously circling the horses and inspecting each one carefully.
They're going to place those horses in order of the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, of who's the best on qualities of balance and traits that you're looking for in that type of horse.
It's the horses back here that are brought into the main arena for students from all across North Dakota and Minnesota to judge upon.
If we can start an 8-year-old out on and being smarter about horses at that age, you know, what are they going to be when they finally do get to college? And hopefully we can expand their knowledge all the way from the time they're 8 till they're, 78.
NDSU sophomore Dina Flum sat in the same spot as these students once before. Flum's passion for horses started when she was 8 years old and has stuck with her since.
I'm actually minoring in equine. Some of my equine tests are a breeze.
This may be just a test, but for some, it's the first step into their future. With photographer Cole Rigg, Allison Voorhees, Campus News. High gas prices are affecting people all over the country, including college students. With the prices climbing towards $4, students are expressing how frustrating it is to fill up.
We don't have a lot of money, but we also have to use our car to get places, and so therefore there's not really much we can do because we need gas to put in our car to get to where we need to go, and when there's really high, we really don't have a choice.
As the prices continue to jump from week to week, MSUM junior Katie Johnson says it's making it hard to go just about anywhere.
It definitely changes your plans. Like, I don't go to movies as much as I used to because you got to be able to fill up the tank. And I don't really drive my car unless it's going to work.
For students who don't live close to school, a trip to the pump may make it more difficult for them to travel home.
It makes it a lot harder to go home every once in a while. You used to be able to go home once a month and it would be completely easy, but now, $3.50 a gallon is kind of hard.
Students who opt to go out of town are finding it's a much harder decision than it was before the leap in prices.
We're spending all this money just to go home for a short period of time, and so it's just sort of annoying, and it makes you think twice before you decide to head home just for a couple days.
As the price of gas continues to rise, it may force many students to keep their cars off the road. With photographer Cole Rigg, Allison Voorhees, Campus News.
As a load of sand enters the building, the shovels begin to scoop. The muscles become sore.
It's way more than a workout. I usually don't get my back involved in a workout.
And the sandbags are sealed. But on this day, something's missing.
I am kind of surprised that there aren't as many college kids as I would expect.
The most important part of the Fargo-Moorhead flood fight isn't these. It's them.
Yeah, we've been doing hard time.
Yes, even more than the inmates.
They've got more time than we do.
From 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., the volunteers are here at Sandbag Central, and every single one of them has their own reason why.
Me and my sister wanted but they gave us the option to either be at work or use like some paid time off and come down here and sandbag.
But when there's more Letterman's jackets than Bison t-shirts, you start to wonder, just how has the college turnout been?
College turnout's been fantastic as expected, and you know, they've been a tremendous help and an asset. So whenever we really put out the call for them, you know, they've answered.
So whether they're college, high school, or even second grade students, the important part is that they're here.
You can only left the small one. I left the really big one.
Working to reach a common goal.
Save the city.
And they won't stop until the job is done.
The question isn't why we come sooner, it's how much we're going to go after this.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
At least 6 times a week.
With photographer Cole Rigg, Callan Klein, Campus News.
With little time to prepare, the dance team gets ready to perform the halftime entertainment.
Today was actually our first practice for the pink glove dance, so it's kind of cramming a bit, but I mean, we can do it, we have the confidence to pull it off, and we're just gonna go out there and have fun.
The pink glove dance is a national dance that's been founded on YouTube, and every dance that's actually posted on YouTube, a person donates money to the Breast Cancer Foundation.
With the dance team needing to practice with the basketball team at least once, all of the girls met minutes before the first half was over.
We did a thriller dance in the fall, and that was actually to support one of our past dance team members who was diagnosed actually with a brain tumor and brain cancer last August.
After recently returning from nationals, the Dragon dance team, along with the girls basketball team, is taking time out of their busy schedules to help with the Dragon Frost events.
An MSUM junior and dance team member, Janelle Ross, has a personal connection to this event.
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was in 3rd grade, so it was kind of hard, but when I was younger I didn't really know what was going on. My mom was such a strong woman, and you know, I just knew Mom was sick, and now I am proud to say that my mom is a survivor of breast cancer.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the breast cancer pink glove.
We hope to make it an annual event and have more student, staff, and faculty participate each year in the actual dance.
With adrenaline and anticipation at a high level from only having 2 practices, the girls worked hard and easily pulled the dance off. With photographer Cole Rigg, Blair Olson, Campus News Sports.